All right, it's Sunday, so it must be all about the Jeffersons. It's our weekly nickel hunt. What will we find today? Another Silver War nickel like last week? A Buffalo nickel? Been a while since we found a buff. Or will it truly be all about the Jeffersons and we will find some coins for the books we're trying to fill? Got my special hunters with us here today. Hello, Reddy.
Hey, Paul.
Reddy's silver. I wonder what he'll do with nickels. Hello, Hud.
Hey, Paul.
Hud, you're due for a Buffalo nickel. Could
V-nickel.
today be the
V-nickel.
day? V-nickel? V-nickel would be good. That would be really good. Well, let me tell you what we're trying to do here. We are trying to fill this Jefferson nickel book, 1938 to 1961. We've only got 5 holes left in it, but they're the hard ones to find. Could we pick up and fill one of those slots today? Like the 1950D, the 1955P? I don't know, but we're sure going to try. If we don't, we're going to try to fill book number 2 and get a head start on it. These guys are due for some really good finds. This is going to be a box we picked up this week from the bank, so maybe those nickels will be a little hotter. We'll pick up the box. We'll be back in it just a second. Alright, Hud's got the box picked out. He is blessing said box with
PR65 1883 3-cent nickel and a PR64 1909 V nickel.
Seems like a pretty good thing to bless that thing with.
Yep. Alright. Let's open up this box.
How about an ender? Husband's had enders before in a nickel box. I have never.
This box actually looks good. And there's some older looking ones in it.
Alright, not seeing the enders, so we'll be back in a second with our first find.
We have our first find. It is a 1949 roll 11 P.
It's ugly,
Ugly.
and the first 10 rolls were worse because they had nothing. This box really needs to warm up.
While you and Rhett were ready, I found 3 finds.
Bud says he's got 3 finds, so let's see what they are.
A 1953D. A 1947D. And a 1946P.
Oh man, we needed a 46D. We'll take those 3. That takes us up to 4. Let's keep it going.
Alright, in roll 19 we have our 5th find, our oldest find in 1941. Is that a D or an S?
That's a D.
That is an S, a 1941S.
41S. We don't need it. Okay, damn it. I think we're going to have a new oldest coin of the day, Hud.
Yeah, I think so too. We got Buffalo! I think we might have to Nika Date it because I don't get it. I'm not seeing any date off of there, but.
Dateless Buffalo nickel. Awesome. Any nickel hunt with a Buffalo nickel in it is a good hunt. Congrats, Hud.
Thanks.
That's not going to fill a spot in our book, but it can go on your shelf.
It can go in this.
That was find 6, roll 22. Buffalo nickel.
Alright, roll 22. We have another find. 1954. D.
Cool. Keep it coming.
Alright. We have a find in 1956. D. Oh, and I also have another find in 1954. P. 2 finds.
That will take us up to 9 finds. Very good.
Alright, we got find number 10 in 1939, second year Jefferson. Dang it, it's a P. Oh, if it had a mint mark, it would have been a key date.
No doubling on Monticello, it looks like. But still, a second-year Jefferson will take it. That's find number 10. We're at double digits.
I have found our 11th find, and it is a 1941. Let's see if it has a mark. P.
41P. Let me check the book real quick. We do not need that one, but it's a good find, bud.
Yep.
Alright, roll 36. We have a find. 1946. D.
A 46D. We need that in the second book.
Woohoo!
Coin for the second book. We'll take it. Things are looking up.
Alright, roll 37. We have another find. 1953. D.
Oh man, we needed a 53S. Lucky find 13. Roll 37. The box is looking up.
I have another find, our 14th find, and it is a 1952. See if it has a mark.
B&S. B&S.
P.
Oh, fiddle. Well, good find. What do you got, Hud?
Alright, so I have a 1948 P. Dang it, not the semi-key.
Well, we'll take it. We did need a semi-key 48S, and we still do.
Alright, roll 44. We have another find. Find number 16. So 1939. Let's see a mint mark on the back. Ooh, is that a mint mark?
No, that might be a D.
It's a P. 39P.
All right, second year Jefferson, 16th find. We'll take it.
Alright, roll 46. I have two finds in 1940. P. And a 1957 P. Two finds.
And unfortunately, we don't need them in the book. But we did get one.
Alright, roll 48. We got find number 19 in 1957. D.
And we'll take it. One more for 20. All right, that's where it's going to end up. 19 finds out of 50 rolls, although I haven't updated it to say 50 yet. That's not bad. That's about our average. And one for the book and a Buffalo nickel. Hudson found a Buffalo nickel. Wow. So we're going to go look here at Paul's scope. And this is this Buffalo nickel. Unfortunately, there's no date. The date goes right there. Fortunately, however, we have Nika Date. Date Restorer. Apply one drop to the date area of the coin. When the date becomes visible, wash coin in water. Repeat process if necessary. Do not eat.
Yeah, Rhett.
Alright, so I'm going to try to do this on screen. We'll see how it goes. One of the very important things to do before you Nika Date a coin is on the Buffalo nickel is to make sure you don't have a type 1 reverse. Because in that case you wouldn't need to Nika Date it because that would mean it was a 1913. This one is a type 2, so it is not a 1913. So let's see if I can do this on the screen here. Been a while since we Nika Dated a coin. There's a lot more than I needed to put on there. But we'll see what happens. If it works, you will see the date appear under that dot. This takes a few seconds to a few minutes, and this will chemically restore the date. It doesn't always work, but it does work a lot of the time. I'm try to zoom down on it.
Not trying to see it.
an 8. I see an 8, I think.
Is that a
8 or a 3.
I think there's something next to the 8 too.
There's definitely an 8 or a 3 there. It's working.
So what
I
is it?
think I see something to the left of the 8, like a 1 or something like that.
Yep, I think it's 18.
Ooh.
I think it's a 1918.
Is
Is
it
what
like,
it's looking like.
is it in the Nika Date like juice or is it on the coin?
It's eating part of the coin away back down to the date. See how the date's getting brighter? You don't want to leave it on too long or it'll remove the date altogether. But I can see very clearly now, I believe, the 1918.
I can't see the one though.
One's way over here. So I'm going to remove this and I'm going to get my water on it. You don't really want to make a lot of contact with the juice. And put it back down.
Ooh, that's a nice.
1918.
That worked really good.
1918 Buffalo nickel. And maybe you could have done that a little longer and seen the 2 1s a little clearer. But we'll take the 1918 Buffalo nickel. And if I've used less, you can see how that stains the coin. If you use less or cover the whole area at the bottom, it is not as noticeable that you've nickedated. Nickedating cuts the value way down, but it already was dateless, so it was already reduced. We could nickedate the back and look for a mint mark as well, but I think we'll save that for another day. All right, that's Hudson's 1918 Buffalo nickel. I'll tell you what, when you find a Buffalo nickel in a nickel box, it's always fun. That's the 77th Buffalo nickel we have found out of 145 nickel boxes. So about 1 every 2 boxes. Pretty darn cool. Well, that's the wrong scroll, by the way, because I didn't plan on using my scope. So we'll go back to this one. Episode 35 of It's All About the Jeffersons, except when it's about the Buffaloes and about the Nika Date. We had 19 finds today, including this awesome Buffalo nickel. So, thanks for joining us for It's All About the Jeffersons. We'll see you again next Sunday doing another nickel hunt, because that's when we'll have more
Spare time.
Have a great day, y'all.